Hey friends, happy Thrive Thursday. Thank you so much for popping in and joining me again this morning. Today's topic is my no stress summer kitchen system. Who could use a summer kitchen system? Because the summer schedule just seems so different from the rest of the year, right? More relaxed in some ways and not in others. So if you're new to my page, my feed, following me, my name is Rebecca Connolly. I am a kitchen confidence coach, personal chef, and mentor for women who are ready to simplify cooking and bring more peace to the table. If summer feels like a free-for-all in your kitchen and you're tired of reinventing the dinner wheel every night, hello, this live is going to be your new best friend. Today, I'm sharing the exact system I use in my own kitchen and with my clients, especially during busy and or unpredictable seasons, which can sometimes seem like all year, right? It is called component prep, and paired with smart planning tools, it can completely shift how you cook. So let me know down below if you're catching this on replay, if you're catching this live, and if you too could use a summer system, no stress summer system. All right, let's start with the big idea, what component prep is and why it works. So component prep means preparing individual ingredients, proteins, grains, veggies, sauces that you can mix and match into different meals throughout the week. So you're not prepping full recipes. I only do this for clients in the kitchen. You're prepping the building blocks of those meals. So why does this work? One, you're not locked into a single meal plan. Gives you flexibility. Number two, everyone can customize their plate. So this is great for kids or picky eaters. And you also save time, reduce your food waste, and actually use what's in your fridge. Those are all winning points, right? It gives you freedom and flexibility, but you're also still organized. I always tell my clients, prep for possibility, not for pressure. This system helps you do exactly that. So raise your hand down below. How does that sound? Building blocks versus full meals still gives you flexibility and freedom during the week to cook or prep for tastes and preferences, as well as for those unpredictable days and events. Things come up, right? All right, second part, my go-to list for protein, veg, grains, and sauces. So let's talk about what we're going to prep. Pick one or two from each of these categories. Your favorites, proteins. Examples could be grilled or roasted chicken, hard-boiled eggs, canned beans, marinated tofu, ground turkey or beef, cooked and seasoned. Okay, so pick two proteins. I would pick two proteins. Veggies. Some examples of these, I love to roast my veggies, right? Real quick and simple, sort of a 350, 400 degree oven, olive oil, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. I always throw in some garlic or some onion just for a little bit of an extra layer of flavor, maybe some paprika, a little bit of black pepper, right? Everything's got to taste good. You could roast carrots, zucchini, sweet potatoes. You could also prep sliced cucumbers or bell peppers. Those will keep. Remember to keep them. They need to be properly stored, right? You could marinate cherry tomatoes. Actually, one of my favorite veggie marinades is balsamic vinegar with a little bit of shallot and some parsley, salt, pepper, garlic, the usual. But this is with cauliflower, carrots, and then you want to blanch those real quick, right? To take that raw taste out of them. Also allows for the marinade to penetrate a little bit more. And then I add in the cherry tomatoes. You could turn this into a full-blown Italian salad, add in some mozzarella balls, add in some olives, and it's going to keep in your fridge for a few days. You could prep on Sunday and it'll be ready for most of the week. And wilted spinach or kale or fresh. All right, so pick at least two of those. I would probably pick four just to have a little bit of variety. You're looking for color, right? Color and variety means you're getting a good variety of nutrients, good variety of vitamins and minerals. For grains, maybe pick 2 of these, your family's favorites, right? You could do jasmine or brown rice, quinoa, orzo or couscous, whole grain pasta. So, and most of those, except for the brown rice, those are going to cook in 15 to 20 minutes. So you could prep those ahead. You could even put them in freezer Ziploc bags so that you can just pull them out as you need them. Or those can just prep in the microwave or on the stovetop as you're fixing the rest of the meal. That's generally what I like to do with the grains because it just kind of depends on the day, right? How we're feeling. And then sauces and dressings. These are where you can get even more flavor and dial into your preferences a little bit more. We love a lemon herb vinaigrette. I did a little demo video on that you can find on my YouTube channel. Hummus is great, or a tahini sauce for a little bit more of that Mediterranean flair. Garlic yogurt dip. I love to add some cucumber into that and a little bit of dill, a little bit of lemon. Makes it more of a tzatziki sauce, right? We love shawarma and Mediterranean wraps. You could also prep ahead salsa or chimichurri. Those go great on pretty much any protein, chicken, steak, shrimp, you name it. So with these prepped and in your fridge, you can throw together bowls, wraps, salads, and quick dinners in minutes. If you want my full list and pantry companion to go with it, drop MAP down below in the comments and I will send it your way ASAP. All right, so let's put it all together, right? Once you have your components, you want to store them in grab-and-go bins or containers labeled by category. So your proteins, your grains, your veggies, and sauces. And just visually, this makes it easier, right? You could also do a printed list or handwritten note on the side of your fridge or front of your fridge so you know exactly what you have and then cross it off through the week as you use it. So, but once you have your components, you want to get them organized in your fridge for easy grab and go, right? We want to relieve that mental fatigue that comes with feeding ourselves 3 times a day, 365 days out of the year, right? And now if you have family home for the summer, that's even a few more people that you need to consider, right? So once you've got them organized, you can build a bowl in 2 minutes, or you can let others in your family grab and go and build their own plate. Or you can also or pack lunches or picnics or meals to go with zero stress. There's so much else going on during the summer, right? You want to be able to focus on what's important, but you also want to have delicious and nutritious meals ready to go, ready to fuel everything that you're doing over the summer, right? Raise your hand down below. How does that sound? I know I could definitely use that. So if you combine this with theme nights, the component prep with the theme nights, that's going to reduce your mental load even more. I can just feel the relief. How about you, right? So Monday could be bowl night. Tuesday could be taco or wrap night. Wednesday could be a sheet pan or a stir fry. Thursday, leftovers. Friday, family favorites or grill night. For us, Friday always tends to be pizza, homemade pizza. But again, you can make the dough ahead and you can either freeze it or keep it in the fridge. So the magic here is that you're using a structure to create freedom for yourself. You can still be creative, but you're not starting from scratch every single day. All right. I love this. Makes life so much easier. All right, so quick recap. All right, component prep simplifies your summer cooking without sacrificing freshness or variety, right? We want things to be fresh. We want a variety of foods because that's going to give us the most vitamins and minerals and nutrients available to us, right? You prep once, you eat all week, and then you stay flexible without burnout. And when you have these grab and go bins and your theme nights, your meals become easy and enjoyable. Now, can you also see how this might work during the school year and not just during the summer? So again, if you want my full plan, component prep list, pantry planning guide, drop MAP in the comments, and I'm going to send that your way. And if you're not yet inside my foodie and wellness community, drop group, and I will get you added. Let's make this your most peaceful kitchen season yet. See you next week. Thanks for joining me.